Afternoon VC, Dave here. Just gonna show what has recently come in the front door lately and some VCLT. We'll get right into it. First record found at Tip Top, Tim Blake, Crystal Machine. This is a Colombian pressing from 1977 on egg. This is early electronic mastery right here. Bands like Maserati wouldn't exist unless stuff like this had happened. This is an amazing record. I'm stoked to find this. This is one that's been on my want list for a long time, pretty much a grail. Luke had gone down to Colombia, not South Carolina, Colombia, South America, prior to COVID with his wife. Checked out all the record stores in Bogota and another city. This is one that had come back with him. He's got a bunch of crazy Colombian records in the bins right now, like native stuff to Colombia too. So this was a really cool one to get. This is highly recommended. This is unbelievable. Ran into Lunchbox, and I forget why I was there, and I was gonna leave with nothing, and then this was in the case. I knew he had it, but I thought he'd sold it. But this is DJ Shadow, the Grand Old Party Crash picture disc with Donald the Merciless on there. Good old Donald Rumsfeld's greasy ass. This is a crazy find, fairly rare in the DJ Shadow world, but really cool track. 05. And this was just sitting in the jazz used section, not on the wall or anything. It's a mint copy of Pharoah Sanders Live at the East from '72. Some amazing players at this performance. Alex mentioned that this parka he's wearing should be in the Smithsonian, and I agree. Cecil McBee on bass, Harold Vick on tenor, Marvin Peterson on trumpet, just to name a few. Fantastic performance. The thing that's really cool about this, and not only is the classic Impulse gatefold, this had to belong to a radio station, I would assume. This is a white label promo, which are not the easiest to come by in the Impulse game. So, very, very stoked to find that. Huge one for the Pharoah collection, and just a fantastic performance. Next is some VCLT from Jim, a channel named Rufus. If you haven't checked out that channel, I highly recommend it. The guy's already filling up my want list. All kinds of stuff I've never heard of. And he had picked this record up. I think it's one of the Blue Note 80s. He didn't realize he already had an earlier copy, and so he sent this on to me, which was a very nice thing to do. This was a missing piece of my Freddie Hubbard collection, Hub Tones. This is 4115 in the Blue Note 4000 series. So it's coming up soon in the Blue Note project. We're taking a short break, a couple weeks maybe, once we hit 100, which is coming up soon. And but this will be, 4115 coming right up. So I don't want to talk too highly on this. But man, James Spaulding's here, and highly underrated player on alto and flute. Herbie Hancock, Reggie Workman, Clifford Jarvis on the drums. Fantastic Freddie Hubbard, early Freddie Hubbard, great stuff. Thanks, Jim. That's just killer. Next, picked up this 7-inch from Carolina Soul, Walter Bishop Jr. Coral Keys on Black Jazz, white label promo. This is really a cool find. Anything Black Jazz you have to grab, because it's just something that doesn't pop up much, especially at a decent price. Flute driven track, beautiful piano on this. Walter Bishop Jr., fantastic stuff from the early 70s. Got this VCLT in from Tim. DJ High Noon. I think he's changed his channel name. I can't recall what he changed it to. I apologize. But we almost lost him to death by ant, and not your Aunt Julie either. Like death by fucking killer ants. Thank God he's still with us, and he was kind enough to send this my way. We're both DJ Shadow freaks, and that's this is the DVD with the CD. This is the UK version. This is amazing. Just both guys in their prime, Cut Chemist and DJ Shadow, product placement. This was the tour. This is mind-blowing shit. Anybody can find this, get it. You can jam it in the car on top of watch it on the telly. Thanks, man. Great stuff. Next up, I'd love to be there, but I certainly can't, and that's Record Store Day in Spain, which was a few months back. But every year I send an email out to B Corps and talk to my man, Albert Chong. He handles all their mail order and everything there, and been close with him for many years now. I've actually met him twice in Spain, so he hooks it up. Anything for Record Store Day there, even if it's going to be 100 pressed only, it gets set aside for me. So it's their 30th anniversary, which is huge. And this is the label I've talked about that pretty much Fugazi spawned off, in my opinion. But he sent a ton of killer swag with the package. So 30-year B Corps disc anniversary magnet for the fridge, some stickers, the anniversary, some more cool stickers. The package they send says "Making Friends Since 1990." That's actually on the actual package that holds the records. Stay at home, cool postcards, and then another one with the "Making Friends Since 1990" postcard. And then he sent the tote bag with all the bands on their pins on there. So like Iana and Standstill and all the best bands from the B Corps label from 30 years are on there. So that was really, really awesome of Albert to send those on. The records, Pupil, Hymnos Olympicos. This came out in 05, I believe. This is the 15th anniversary. First time ever on wax. It's on lovely, delicious black vinyl. Instrumental group. Chill, dope shit. This is highly recommended. Yeah, Pupil. And then my favorite Standstill record, Viva La Guerra, which is Hail War. That's what that stands for. Standstill. This is probably their best heavier record of the later period. They pretty much went acoustic based after this. And this was Enrique Monefusco's band before he went solo. This is a masterpiece. I have an original. The originals, I bought that at Lunchbox years ago for probably $15. It goes for $125 now, or $100. They reissued it for the first time for the 30th anniversary. So the reason I picked this up is because it is very limited. They were sold out immediately with the line that was there for Record Store Day. And they put it out on this crazy smoky wax, dark smoky. So I rarely buy a duplicate of a record, but this is probably my favorite record that B Corps has put out. So, and it's a split release too with Buena Suerte, I believe, is who they were with in Spain at the time, if I'm not mistaken. We have Buena Suerte split release, which is another great label in Spain. Yeah, that one, you can check that out online. Next, Permanent. There's been a lot of stuff coming in from Permanent out in LA. Was stoked to run across this. Another one had been on my want list, like the Tim Blake for a long time. From what I saw, Buttery show this. And that's Moolah. Woe Ye Demons Possessed. It's an original sealed copy. Can't remember the year, maybe 74. I think maybe this came out. Yeah, 1974. Signed by the members of the band, Maurice and Walter, on the bottom, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it says on the back, their paranormal concert work, a cosmic rock relaxation creation. For those of you who are the psych folks, this one might be up your alley. This is some wild shit. Very cool record. Moolah. Love that cover. Next, picked up a couple from Carolina Soul, Art Ensemble of Chicago, the Third Decade, promo from '85. All hands on deck here. Lester Bowie, Joseph Jarman, Roscoe Mitchell, Malachi Favors, Don Moye. The fucking lineup. Another great one from Art Ensemble, later one, '85. And was happy to get this. Big one for the Coltrane collection. Concert in Japan on Impulse from '73. Love this cover. This is the original quadraphonic pressing, so this sounds amazing. Pharaoh, Alice, Jimmy Garrison, Rashid Ali. I don't know if there gets a better lineup out there for the avant-garde, freer stuff at the end of John's career. And this concert in Japan is one of the pinnacles with Leo and Peace on Earth on this. Unbelievable performance. And last but not least, hit up Tip Top on my birthday at lunch when I was at work. Snuck over there, and I always check the 7-inch section first because Luke has been dumping a bunch of 90s original shit in the 7-inch section, and sure enough, Crip and Belvins, Night Goat, and Feminine Reptile Records. Fucking great, heavy track. Melvin's from like 92 maybe, something like that. Interesting thing about this one, it's on the blue marble. The A side's cut at 33 in the third, and the B side, which is a John Spencer cover, Adolescent Wet Dream, is cut at 45. I threw it on at 33 and a third. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on with the vocals? Yeah, dumbass, you gotta flip it, change it to 45. Never seen that. 33 and a third on one end, 45 on the other. Pretty cool though. There's some more there. They're like 25 a piece, so I'm staying away from those. That was cheap. Found this for $12. The Music Improvisation Company, an early ECM, the fifth, ECM 1005. This is wild, out there shit. Derek Bailey, Evan Parker, Jamie Muir on percussion makes this record for me. His drumming and percussion, and the live electronics too, at times on the B side get more involved from Hugh Davies. Interesting record. I freaking passed out in the chair during the B side yesterday, so I got to go back and revisit the rest of the B side. But not something you normally should fall asleep to. Maybe something's wrong with me. And then this masterpiece, Alice Coltrane, live at Carnegie Hall, 1971. The B side of this is one of the most unbelievable things I've heard done live in my life. God. Pharaoh, Archie Shepp, Jimmy Garrison, Cecil McBee, Ed Blackwell, Clifford Jarvis, Alice on piano and harp. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And they did this as a benefit for a yoga institute in 1971 at Carnegie Hall. This is on Alternative Fox this year. They put this out as bootleg. Worth picking up. It's cheap. I think this was like $18. Highly recommended. That's everything. Hope everybody's well. Peace.